I woke up so late, it's 2 p.m., 2:18 p.m., and I just found all of my camera equipment to record this vlog. I am so screwed. Today is horrible. But good thing today's Memorial Day, so let's get to it. Oh yeah, by the way, quick shout out to Scott Hilsey for inspiring me to create this little vlog. If it wasn't for him, then I wouldn't have created this. If you guys want to see Scott's day in the life, the link is also in the description down below. So again, thanks Scott for the inspiration, and let's get right to it. One of the first things that I do in the morning, I make myself rolled oats, and I optimize myself for the rest of the day. So basically, protein, carb source, and then a lot of vitamins. So like animal pack, a lot of vitamin C. I have a lot of vitamins up here. Vitamin C right here, some BCAAs. So I really optimize myself in the morning in order to, number one, feel good, be healthy. Number two, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to walk the dogs, and from there, I'm going to come back in, get ready to work out, because there's a gym here where I live. And from the gym, I'm gonna go and shave, and then we're gonna get to work. So I have a few calls lined up this morning. I have to call Jared Getz. Let's see who else I have to call. I have a call with Jared Getz, Tanner J. Fox, and I'm gonna reach out to Tanner Plains today, because I forgot to reach back out to him. So anyway, I have a few calls that we have to handle today. Product research, I have a lot to do. So let me finish these rolled oats. We'll go work out, we'll walk the dogs, and let's just get on with the day. So let's just do it. So every single morning, I start off with walking the dogs, of course.
So funny.
I start off walking the dogs. You guys hungry? Wanna go eat? Let's go eat, come on.
Whistle.
So while they're eating, this is what I need to do. But every single morning, what I will do is I'll set a time. So it'll be 15, this will be 25, this will be 30, this will be 30 as well, and this will be 15. So what does this all mean exactly? It's how much time I have allocated for each task. That doesn't really necessarily, it has no correlation to me growing or earning anything. So these are stuff I need to get done. It's pretty important, but it has no correlation to this. However, I set a 4-hour block, okay? So 4-hour block. In 4 hours, you can actually get more done, just pure focused attention on 4 hours worth of real focused work than working 10 plus hours on tasks occasionally. So basically, if you focus on one task, you have 100% of this task completed within 4 hours, for example, right? So for me, it would be 4 hours in this case. However, if I have 3 tasks, like I have to go out there and actually map out, I have all this Tri-Funnels launch plan mapped out up there. And if I were to go out there and focus on creating this video, executing the actual launch plan, and then doing something else, I'll never get any of this done. If you think about it in logical terms, you have to think of somebody like Russell Brunson, or somebody like, let's just say Mark Zuckerberg even, let's take it to the extreme, is that they focus primarily on one thing. Mark focuses on Facebook, growing Facebook. Russell focuses on growing ClickFunnels. Toby, the CEO of Shopify, focuses on growing Shopify. So when people go out there, they try to start multiple different companies at multiple different times. And unfortunately, you can't really go out there and successfully do that. And that's a really hard thing for people to grasp and for people to try and execute. It's going back to the fact that being the jack of all trades is nearly impossible. So when you're going and starting something, you need to focus your attention. You know that 10,000 hour rule, focusing, or putting 10,000 hours and it becomes like mastery. That's essentially kind of what I'm trying to convey to you, is that all these people focus all their time and energy into that one thing to master what they're really good at, because everything else can be automated. You can hire people to automate stuff, but once you get that one thing that you're really good at and hopefully it pays you well, then you'll be able to automate everything else. All right, so we are out here at CVS. Just got all my oatmeal from Dunkin' Donuts. And yeah, so basically on the to-do list for today, we still have to go to iPick, ShopRite, GNC, still have a bunch of errands to run. But it's kind of like the day in the life of what I do is I run a lot of errands in the morning, or when I first wake up, I get them out of the way, for the day. And then I go ahead and just simply work after that. I guess that's the best way to say it. So I'm gonna eat this food, we're gonna handle all these errands, and then I'll be back. It's my vlog.
I'm taking over.
No. All right. So I always get the question, when it comes to dropshipping, what should be the main focus, right? And I think a lot of people get this wrong, and this is where everybody fails, because I say this all the time. We all have the same ability to do the same exact thing. We all have the ability to access Facebook. We all have the ability to access Shopify. We all can have the same theme. We all can have the same products in our store. But what necessarily makes somebody more successful than somebody else? What is the determining factor? And the determining factor is the product itself, not necessarily how you market it. So the best way that I can think about it is there's so many different facial cleansers on the market, like face cleaning stuff, right? How did Proactive build to become, $100+ million company? I think it was like $400 or $500 million. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but how did they build to that point? Is how they marketed it, but they also had a really good product. So for example, a lot of these at-home solutions, they're one step. Proactive's angle was 3 steps. So the 3 steps, it's like cleaning, and then like drying out your face and then moisturizing it. It's essentially what it was. And that's kind of their angle that they took and why they did so well. They didn't do anything more special than like Clearasil that you can go to CVS and go and get. So it really boils back down to the product that you're selling. More than anything, the product is 90% of the battle. If you don't have a good product that works, that solves a massive problem, you're never going to hit big numbers. And big numbers is also very relative, because you might think 100,000 is big numbers, I might think 10 million is big numbers. So again, there's no wrong answer to this. It's just you have to focus on the actual product. The product is the most important part. We all have the same ability to build everything the exact same. So it's the product that will be the biggest determining factor to your success or not. If you don't have a good product, then you can have the best marketing, it doesn't really matter. But if you have, let's just say, if you have a great product and somewhat decent marketing, that's fine. But you can't have a bad product and great marketing and hope for it to sell. That's not how it works. I wish it was, because at that point just selling everything and anything and it would work. But the product is the biggest determining factor. I'm drilling that into your head, because a lot of people don't seem to really understand that, is that the product is huge. The product is what's gonna make or break your dropshipping success. So it's kind of my wisdom for right now. You have too much content in the car.
You gotta switch it up. I'm not even YouTube famous, and I know that.
I'm not YouTube famous. I was YouTube famous.
Yeah.
Hey, you have no idea how to hold a camera.
I'm holding it, look.
This entire video is gonna be me, just half of my face.
No, I got it.
Cause you look at this. Nicole, you don't, first off, you don't hold it from here, like this. You actually hold it down here, like this.
Okay, see?
Now that's a lot better.
See?
Does it make it easier for you?
Yes. All right. Well,
You're learning.
Yes.
Good job.
2 hours later, I learned how to hold the camera.
Finally.
Making progress.
Finally. This has turned into a Nicole vlog. This is no longer a day in life of a dropshipper.
Listen, I am your life, so.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
What do we just do?
Got the new tickets.
Friday. Yay!
We gotta teach her how to hold the camera though.
I know how to hold it.
She has no idea how to hold the
I'm
camera.
so good at it.
Yeah, so good at it.
So apparently there's no trash cans in Hoboken.
There's no trash can here. I look like Darth
about it.
Vader here. Join the dark side. Oh, found a trash can.
You got me first. Some trash right here.
Alright guys, so I quickly want to fill you in on what's going on. I have a call with Tanner Fox right now, Tanner J. Fox, and we're going to be just discussing some up and coming plans that we want to do, and flying out to California to go work on some stuff with him. And then I have a call with Jared Getz, and this is about one of his new softwares that he just launched, and he wants me to promote it to you guys. But I first have to vet it and make sure that it's actually worth my time, your time, and it's good. I'm not about to just put my name behind something that isn't good. What's up, pal?
What's up?
So, what's up? How's the,
That haircut.
what?
Shorter.
It's very short.
It's better.
Thanks. It's not long anymore. It's easier to maintain too. So how's everything been going? Give me a recap.
Good.
Slow?
What?
Slow?
I haven't been working at all. I can't like focus since I like moved and since like you broke my house and all that crap.
Yeah, it
So
sucks.
it's been like,
Did you see my last video that I posted? The one that I literally, Kevin was like, yo, just take my video, and then, dude, that video did like well for me. I was like,
Really?
oh, yeah, it in the first like hour got like 3,000 views. I was like, what the heck? Maybe he just got even though it was a direct rip of his video. He just used his video and I just added an intro and outro, that's it. It was the same exact one on his channel, exact one. And I'm like, why don't my followers watch my videos? Like they rather watch Kevin's video on my channel. I'm like, what? So that's kind of frustrating. Like remember when we did those, that massive campaign?
yeah.
Like that was barely selling, it was just teaching people. And it was like, oh hey, by the way, if you want to buy it, you can buy it.
That's what I do with my YouTube, and that's what like, even when I make YouTube videos like that, or just teaching in general, like it doesn't.
And also don't forget that I've told you this before, but the moment you started pivoting away from it is when you know the sales dropped.
Yeah, as soon as I stopped doing like the YouTube videos as much.
Yeah, I mean not only that, but as soon as you stopped focusing on the Amazon YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I mean you owned that space for the most part of, what was it, 2018, 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so then it bears the question: a launch like style or just natural?
I think people respond better to not the big launch. Obviously for like TSA big launch, but like,
Right. So then that's how we can balance it.
yeah. So it's like 2 at 1 almost, but
Right. But one's a big launch, one's not.
yeah.
So we can have the big cash influx for the big launch, and then we can have the evergreen for.
Yeah. And honestly, I think changing the name back to like Amazon Seller Mastery will help a lot.
I think it's legality. So okay, so we're doing YouTube evergreen. All right, and then funnel. Evergreen. An evergreen funnel. Should we just bring back the funnel that worked? Or should we do something different?
I like the mini training.
The mini training, the three mini training, yeah.
The opt-in's way higher for that too in webinars.
Yeah, so much higher. So much higher.
And you were saying you were getting like strikes with the webinar stuff too, or Facebook being stupid.
Yeah, webinar stuff is so freaking hard. I'm literally gonna probably redo the opt-in, like test the new opt-in page, a headline and a button, and that's it. That's literally it. So, alright, cool.
Else?
What?
Anything else?
That's it. I'm gonna let you know about the dates probably in like 30 minutes.
Alright, yeah.
I'll have something solidified and then I'll book everything.
I'm free, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, buddy.
Alright.
Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
So I just got back from a little joyride. I took my friend Bogdan, his cousin just came from Russia, and he asked me for a favor. He said, Dan, can you take her for a ride in the Lambo? I said, sure, why not? So did that for like 45 minutes, and now I'm back. And I have a call with Jared Getz, and the call is more than anything for his new Silk Road platform. And I saw Scott Hilsey promote it, and obviously he did really well promoting it, but I'm more interested in can it deliver the results that it claims, because it's a powerful software. So I'm gonna hop on that call. You're gonna listen in on it. Well, listen to the parts that you can, because there's some stuff that's confidential, but I will let you listen in, and before that I gotta fill up some protein and we'll get to it, so give it a sec.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, bro?
Same shit, different toilet. What about you?
Nice, man. Just out here in North Carolina.
Oh wow, you're literally chilling in the woods. You are one with nature. So give me give me like a lowdown, like exactly what it does, who's it meant for, kind of like everything from A to Z, everything I need to know. I'm gonna take notes on it.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll show you the platform too. So it's basically just a dropshipping platform.
Okay.
We have 5.5 day shipping from China, express shipping.
Okay.
We have branded invoicing, so you upload your logo, store address, phone number, all that stuff, and every package that goes out has an invoice that has your brand on it.
Okay.
Then we also have auto fulfillment, so you don't need a VA to fulfill your orders. We automatically charge your credit card every time an order goes through.
Okay.
Prices are very competitive. They're either a little bit cheaper or right around the same with AliExpress.
Okay.
Processing times are much faster, 1 to 3 days. So they get processed right away. And then it's honestly
so we're talking 1 to 3 days plus 5.5 day shipping.
Yeah.
So transit time anywhere from 6.5 to 8.5.
Yeah, unless
cool.
you could do regular shipping, which is e-packet, but if you want express shipping, it's $3.50 per package, and we do it in 5 to 7 days.
Okay, cool.
So it's did you watch the video I sent you from Scott Hilsey?
I breezed through it.
Okay. He kind of touches on all the highlights of it, but it's like anyone who's in dropshipping, especially like if you're an authority. Let me stop sharing my screen. If you want to share your screen, I can walk you through it.
Yeah, I'll do this right now. Where's this? Share. Wait, up. Share. Share. Screw desktop. Share. Can you see?
Yep. Now just do you have a Shopify store you can connect it to? I'll show you how the sign up flow works.
Yes.
You can use any store, like you can fucking fit it. Just hit sign up.
Okay, sign up. Pull these are.
It looks like it's loading faster on your computer than mine. There you go. It's a good one.
Thanks.
Now you can scroll down. You can see we have the shipping times and costs, and then if you want to ship express, it's an additional $3.50.
Nice.
But as a free user, you can't do express shipping.
Okay.
So just go ahead and add to import list. Now, like if you're already selling that product and you want to just override it, you can go to more actions next to import to store. And you select the product to override. Yep. And then you'd search for like, monkey mask or whatever, or you can search for any product on your store and it would just swap out the product for you.
Okay, cool.
And you can swap it out with all the new info, without the new info, right? And then if you go to variants, you can see express shipping right there. Now if you click it, it'll probably prompt you to sign up for the paid, upgrade your plan.
Yep.
And then it'll prompt you to get the paid membership, which is $49 a month.
Yep.
This is what everyone sign up for the $49 a month program.
Yeah, of course.
That also gives you branded invoicing as well. So I'll show you where that is. If you go to like the little gear icon on the top right, and go to branded invoicing.
Okay, sweet.
You literally just upload your store logo and type in your store name and then your address or email address or whatever you want to put in there. And every package comes with a little slip with your information in it. I'll show you what that slip looks like in a second too.
Oh, that's dope.
But you'd have to put it on the right, and again, it doesn't work unless you have the $49 a month plan.
Of course.
And then if you go to orders, well, you're not gonna have any orders in there yet, so I can't really show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
Let me see if mine loaded real quick. If it does, okay, yeah. Let me share my screen with you.
Alright, cool. Stop sharing.
I'm gonna stop your share for a sec.
Yep.
Alright. So this is what the dashboard looks like. This is a test store, but this is what the dashboard looks like. So it shows you your total sales and your profit, how many orders you need to fulfill, what products you're selling, and then if you go over to orders, just bear with me on this slow ass internet. Very frustrating today.
You're good. I can only imagine how slow it is.
Come on, give me a break. Basically, the orders tab will show you like, all your orders will be here. It'll say if they've been fulfilled or not. There's a fulfill all button, and then there's an auto fulfill. You can check it. Here, I'll show. Okay, here we go. Orders will pop up here in a second. But anyway, if you check this on, we automatically bill you the wholesale price every time an order comes in.
Okay.
So that you don't need to fulfill anything. Now, if you have this off, you can go in and fulfill them one by one.
Right.
Or you can just fulfill all of them.
Oh, cool. That makes it a lot easier.
Now, if you're selling a product and it's going really well, right? Like, say you're selling that bikini and it's like, and you're firing them off, and you're like, holy shit, I need faster shipping. You can go into My Products, and you can actually go in and upgrade the shipping in real time to express shipping.
Oh, nice.
You go in the product here, whenever the fuck it loads.
Really intuitive, really impressive. Especially when you start building out the Rolodex of products, I think you can beat out Oberlo really fast.
Dude, we have about 80 US suppliers in the pipeline that we're onboarding right now, and it's just growing every day. So anyway, so say you're selling this product and you want to turn on express shipping, you literally just turn it on, and now every product that gets ordered from the US will be shipped out with express shipping.
Nice. All right, so it's towards the end of the night. It's 9:33 p.m. I went ahead and I went food shopping, and I got toilet paper and hand towel thingies, whatever these thingies are, forgot. But now it's time to walk the dogs, and then I have to come back. And I was gonna do this at the office. It would have been like, cool B-roll and whatnot, but I'm just deciding to do it here because I legitimately am too tired to travel to the office. But I have to add products to a store, add Luke's reviews, and I have to work with this new application that I'm gonna be testing, and it's called Silk Road. My friend Jared Getz owns it, and I'm gonna be building it. I'm actually gonna show you in my computer as I do it as well. And that's kind of what I wanna show you. Again, I work on my stores at night. I have a lot to do here. I have to order samples of a competitor's product, see it and whatnot. I have to go out there and group chat people in WhatsApp because they're gonna be waking up in China soon, so I have to talk to one of my manufacturers. So there's a lot that we have to do here tonight, and I'm gonna walk you through exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Typically, like I said, I'd go do it at the office, but I'm just gonna do it here today because I'm way too tired to go to the office. And it's been a really productive day. However, I haven't started working until it's 9:30 p.m. I'm gonna walk in. By the time I start working, it'll probably be 10 p.m. So between 10 and 1 a.m., I'm gonna be working. Between 10 and 1 or 2 a.m., I'll be working very diligently. And I'm gonna get everything done that I have on here. So again, that's kind of what I wanted to let you know about right now. But now it's time to walk these guys. What's up, buddy? He's really staring at me. He's really wondering what's going on. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna walk these guys and get right to work. So let's get to it. All right, so at this part of the night, it's 9:53. Like I said, I was probably gonna get started working around 10, 7 minutes off. So I have a few tasks that I need to get straightened out. I'm in a store right now. And the task here is importing 6 products, getting Luke's reviews on those products. First off, installing Luke's reviews, and I'm gonna show you how all of this works and whatnot so you can see what I'm doing. And going in there, going into the particular store, looking for AliExpress items that I can import using Oberlo. And then from Oberlo, I'm also going to be using Silk Road that you see right here.